Underused Tottenham star's agent speaks out on January exit amid chance to join league leaders. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Before we dive into this update, be sure to press that subscribe button and keep up with all the latest news. Despite rumours in the press, the agent of one Tottenham star insists he has had no contact from interested parties about signing his client. Dragusin has found regular starts had to come by since joining Tottenham at the start of this year, and the reports continue to link the centre-back with a move away from the North London side in search of game time. An update from the Mirror claimed last week that the 22-year-old is attracting interest from a number of sides, including Napoli, who are ready to offer him a route back to the Serie A. However, the publication suggested that a departure from Hotspur Way is not on the mind of the Romanian, who remains keen to prove himself at the Premier League side. Manea himself has now confirmed the same, clearly stating that Tottenham would not allow his client to leave and that the defender is focused on taking the opportunities that come his way. He insisted that he is not in talks with any club about a move at the moment and revealed that he has sent a clear message to those who have called him. When asked about the speculation over Dragusin's future, Manea said, "I haven't spoken to anyone and I don't think Tottenham want to let him go. Radu is focused and wants to play his chances with Spurs. I've seen the news too, but I repeat, I haven't heard from anyone. We like that many teams are following him, but I also told the others who called me that, to date, we are not interested. No player is happy if he doesn't play a lot, but he wants to fight for his place. We'll see later how many games he plays and we'll evaluate. At this moment, it's premature to think about a transfer." Ange Postecoglou would have wanted to use Dragusin in all of Tottenham's Carabao Cup and Europa League matches, but the defender's early red card against Karabag robbed him of some important minutes. With matches coming to thick and fast over the next couple of months, one would expect the former Genoa man to get plenty of game time. As desperate as Postecoglou will be to see Christian Romero and Mickey van de Ven stay fit through the season, that is very unlikely, which is why Dragusin will have an important role to play at some point. James Maddison compared Tottenham youngster Mikey Moore to Neymar after a 1-0 victory over AZ Alkmaar in the Europa League. Ange Postecoglou's men continued their perfect start to the UEFA Europa League campaign courtesy of a second-half penalty, dispatched by Richarlison after Lucas Bergvall was fouled in the box. But among the game's most notable talking points was 17-year-old Moore's stellar second-half performance on the left flank. At full-time, Spurs midfielder Maddison told TNT Sports, "From minute 45 to 65, I thought we had Neymar on the left wing. He was brilliant, just demanding the ball and fearless. He has that young, fearless mentality and you never want to take that away from him. He's a young kid, a brilliant lad, a lovely boy. He takes in information and he's got bags of ability, so I'll be there as an older player, hopefully with some wise words to help along the way. He's got all the ability. It's just about knuckling down and working hard, which he does to be fair to him." Meanwhile, TNT Sports pundit and Spurs legend Glenn Hoddle was equally complimentary of Moore. "What I like about him is his end product," Hoddle said. "He can beat people, but there's an end product. He gets in behind players, he gets to the byline. He could have made 3 goals in about 10 minutes. Incredible. But I really like his positivity. He's aggressive with the ball. He runs at people, instantly wants to take them on, wants to get them on the back foot. And I think what he'll do as well is draw other players across to him. He's a very, very intelligent player in the position." Brian King has suggested Tottenham could look to replace Richarlison with Ipswich Town striker Liam Delap in January. The ex-Spurs scout has admitted he isn't the biggest fan of Richarlison. According to Court Offside, Spurs are interested in a potential January move for Delap, with Ipswich Town set to demand more than £30 million. However, King, speaking exclusively to Tottenham News, believes a deal would only be possible in January if Richarlison was to be moved on. "Spurs might be interested, but I can't see that happening till the summer," King said, "unless Richarlison is to leave in January. I'm not a great believer in him. If Spurs have got something lined up in the January window, then they would certainly be looking for another forward. Therefore, a young one who has scored goals in the Premier League would be a perfect option. Delap would be an exciting signing in North London. The 21-year-old has already scored 4 goals in the Premier League this season, which is more than Solanke and Richarlison combined. Therefore, he could perhaps be the perfect backup striker for Sri Lanka, as Richarlison continues to struggle to make an impact at Tottenham, with some calls for him to be sold in a cut-price deal in January. Ange Postecoglou will need to decide which striker he sees as more suited to his long-term plans. However, if the club can offload a much older, injury-prone Richarlison and replace him with Dele Alli, that would surely be seen as a good bit of business. Tottenham are once again looking towards the Serie A to strengthen their backline, and they could even submit a player plus cash bid to make it happen. Spurs are thought to be studying the market for central defenders, and one young Serie A man has reportedly caught their eye. This is according to Inter Live, who say that Jan Bissek is now attracting interest from North London in light of his performances for the Nerazzurri. Although the 23-year-old is highly thought of at the San Siro, he has yet to establish himself as a regular in Simone Inzaghi's starting 11, and it has now suggested that he could soon be prized away from the Italian giants. Inter Live allege that Bisek's versatility is something that Spurs find attractive, claiming that the Lily-Whites could launch an assault on him next summer. It is revealed that Tottenham could offer Radu Dragusin to Inter to sweeten the deal, as Ange Postecoglou is not convinced by the Romanian. However, as things stand, the Serie A club are not thought to be ready to consider any player plus cash offers for the young defender. The outlet says that Bisek is liked a lot by Inzaghi, which is why Inter are not desperate to sell the German defender. Any deal to sign him might have to be a straight cash deal, and the centre-back is not expected to come cheap, given that he is contracted to the current Scudetto holders until 2028. However, the publication adds that this has not put off Tottenham, who want to test the waters to see if a deal for the former Coleman is doable. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on our latest content. Don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching. And as always, come on you Spurs.